Alright folks, I am back once again for the next episode of Video Game Reviews. It's episode number 93, I do believe. And in this game we're going to continue on with our, the Paper Mario series. With the Nintendo Wii entry into the series, which is Super Paper Mario. A game that released in 2007. For the Nintendo Wii. Now, the plot for this game is that Luigi, Bowser, and Princess Peach are kidnapped by Count Bleck, which is the villain in the game. And Count Bleck controls a book of power called the Dark Prognosticus. He arranges a wedding between Peach and Bowser and uses the hypnotic powers of his ally Nastasia to force them into marriage. As foretold in the Dark Prognosticus, their marriage summons the Chaos Heart, which Count Bleck then uses to open a black hole known as the Void, which will eventually grow large enough to destroy the universe. Then Mario meets Tippy, a butterfly-like pixel, who transports into the interdimensional town of Flipside. There, Mario meets Merlin, who tells him that he matches the description of the hero described in the Light Prognosticus, another prophetical tome. According to the Light Prognosticus, the hero will travel to various dimensions to collect 8 pure hearts, which together can be used to banish the Chaos Heart and reverse the destruction. The tome also mentions that the hero will ally with 3 other heroes. Mario and Tippy set off to collect the pure hearts and stop Count Bleck's plan. To stop Mario, however, Count Bleck periodically sends out his minions: Chunks, a Scottish warrior; Mimi, an immature shapeshifter; and Dimentio, a mysterious dimension-traveling jester. And after Peach and Bowser escape, they team up with Mario and Tippy to find the pure hearts. Nastasia then brainwashes Luigi into an evil alter ego named Mr. L, who attempts to stop the group. Luigi eventually regains his memories and joins the group. A series of flashbacks dispersed throughout the game tell the story of a romantic relationship between 2 individuals, Blumiere and Timpani, who hail from rival clans. Their relationship was forcibly ended by Blumiere's disdainful father, who banished Timpani to wander between dimensions and left to die. The identity of these characters and their relationship to the story are both gradually revealed that Tippy is Timpani and Count Bleck is the villainous pseudonym of Blumiere, who, unaware of Timpani's rescue and transformation of a pixel by Merlin, was driven insane by her loss. Blumiere sought to bring existence to ruin and turned to the Dark Prognosticus. Throughout the game, Blumiere and Timpani begin to realize the other's true identities, and Blumiere begins to regret his actions. Nevertheless, he continues with his plans, knowing that it's gone too far to stop. After collecting all the pure hearts, the group enters the final dimension, Castle Bleck. They defeat Chunks and Mimi, but lose contact with Bowser and Peach in the process. Mario, Luigi, and Timpani confront Dimentio, who intends on betraying Blumiere. Dimentio also reveals that he anonymously helped the group during their journey, which includes helping Peach and Bowser escape. And when Mario refuses to ally with Dimentio, Luigi fights and defeats Dimentio, who seems to commit suicide, bringing Luigi with him. Mario and Timpani continue their journey through Castle Bleck. They confront Lumiere but are unable to attack due to the power of the Chaos Heart, granting him invincibility. Peach, Bowser, and Luigi then reappear and use the pure hearts to destroy Lumiere's defenses and defeat him, but they fail to halt the Void's destruction. Dimentio then appears and takes control of the Chaos Heart, revealing that he studied the Dark Prognosticus extensively and that he wants to use the Chaos Heart and the Void to create a new universe in his own image. Dimentio takes control of Luigi again, as the Dark Prognosticus revealed him as the ideal host for the Chaos Heart, and fuses the Chaos Heart, Luigi and himself, into one entity called Super Dimentio, which has complete control over the Void. He shatters the pure hearts and begins making his new universe. However, Blumiere and Timpani's renewed love for one another, as well as the feelings of loyalty by Blumiere's remaining minions, restore the pure hearts. Mario uses their power to defeat Super Dimentio, who splits back into Luigi, the Chaos Heart, and Dimentio, who dies but leaves behind the fragment of his power to control the Chaos Heart and complete the destruction of all worlds. As such, Blumiere leads everyone to the chapel where Bowser and Peach were originally married. There, he and Timpani use the power of their renewed love to summon the Pure Hearts one final time and destroy the Chaos Heart, sealing the void. Afterward, Mario and his party reawaken in Flipside. Timpani and Blumiere have vanished. Merlin suggests that they died when the Chaos Heart was destroyed, but Nastasia states her firm belief that the two are still alive, and the group departs on this appointment of hope. The post-credits photo implies that Timpani and Blumiere regain their original forms and are alive elsewhere. So, the main objective in this game is to get 8 Pure Hearts, 1 in each chapter, because there's 8 chapters in the game, which is used to gain access to the next. And each area is joined to a central hub, which of course is a town called Flipside. Now, most of this game is in 2D. Early in the game, though, Mario is given the ability to flip into 3D, and by doing this, the perspective shifts and the 2D level rotates to reveal hidden Z-axis, which places Mario in a 3D environment. Flipping, therefore, allows the player to maneuver around obstacles impassable in the 2D perspective, or find items, enemies, or varying landscapes only visible along the Z-axis. Staying in the 3D perspective too long depletes Mario's health 1 point at a time. There's also power-ups that mess with speed. Now, this game uses a scoring system where points are accumulated by defeating enemies and using items. It also acts as the experience points system. Points allow you to level up and gain stronger attacks and higher resistance to damage from enemies or hazards. However, if your heart points reach 0 from excessive damage, then it's game over and you have to reload from a save point. Some recovery items, like mushrooms, will restore your HP. As well as Mario, the player gains control of Princess Peach, Bowser, and Luigi as the game goes on, and can switch between them at almost any point. Princess Peach can float over long distances and block attacks with her parasol, while Bowser can breathe fire and Luigi can perform a super jump. Only Mario can flip between dimensions. Additionally, enemies are no longer fought in a turn-based battle mode as with the previous Paper Mario titles, but rather directly upon encounter. Now, the controls for this game is... this game is controlled by holding the Wii Remote sideways, similar to how you do the control scheme for the NES controller. But very little of the controller's motion sensing is actually implemented. During gameplay, the pixel tippy allows the player to use the Wii Remote pointer like a spotlight to highlight and read the descriptions of items and enemies or spot any hidden objects. The 1 and 2 buttons on the Wii Remote allow the player to use the ability of a pixel, a digital fairy-like character, and jump, respectively. Now, pixels grant the player abilities such as throwing or destroying obstacles, becoming tiny, or defending against enemies. Wii Remote motion controls are primarily used for activating items through tilting the remote or shaking it. Also, shaking the remote after attacking an enemy causes the player to pull a stylish move and gain some extra points, while consecutive stylish moves accumulate even more. This can also allow some more damage to be done. So yeah, very strong entry here in the Paper Mario series. Now, I have never played this particular version of Paper Mario, but I think I'm going to have to give it a shot one of these days. Of course, I would have to get a copy of the game first. But yeah, this game got some very positive reviews when it first came out. 85.16% among 76 reviews from Game Rankings, and 85 out of 100 average from among 56 reviews on Metacritic. Nintendo Power gave it a 9.5 out of 10, IGN 8.9 out of 10, GameSpy and XPlay each 4 stars out of 5, GameSpot 8.8 out of 10, Game Informer 9.5 out of 10, Famitsu, whatever that is, 35 out of 40, and Edge 7 out of 10. So, yeah, definitely some strong reviews for this game. And that is going to be it for this episode of Video Game Reviews. It was kind of a long one, but hey, you're entitled to long episodes once in a while. Now, in the next episode, we go over to the Nintendo 3DS entry in the series, which is Paper Mario Sticker Star. So I will see you all for that one.